here we are. What I have is I have this bit of wire that is basically running all the way along the track and goes to the power supply that you can see just there on the track. And what I want to do is to be able to take that light out, replace it, or take that light out, replace it. So what I'm doing is a daisy chain kind of method. Now, I got the idea from Hugh's garage, which Shane did his track lighting in a similar way, but he used solder on his, and I am shocking at soldering. So I've come up with a different way, and I hope you like it, and I hope it helps if you're no good at soldering. So stay tuned, let's check out how I created the daisy chain light effect that you can do on your track too. Alright, so the tools you're going to need is a screwdriver. Now I've gone with these metal straws. You can get them online. Nice and sturdy, but they're black, they're metal, I can form it. Actually, Rob from Rockingham Slot Car Club, she come up with a great idea. If you have, you know the trays that you use to cook turkeys in, or poultry or whatever, it's that hardened foil. You can take some hardened foil, and so you can see I've been already started to form that to go round. Before you bend the metal straw though, one key thing to do is to put the light in the straw, then bend it, because this head part here, that won't go through the straw when you bend it. However, to avoid bending the straw, Rob was saying that you can get that foil, put the foil on the end and form the foil to create your overhang to wherever you want it to shine. That's a great idea. So later on I'm going to go and get some foil and show you that method as well. But just in the interim, we'll talk through the lighting as if we were going to do it. So you push the lighting through your straw, and then you'll see it pop up at the end. I would normally put a little bit more wire on there so that when you push it through you can see it at the end. Let's get this one so you can see the wire's gone in around there, and you've got the light on the end of it. When you've got the light coming out of the bottom of the straw, you can either drill a hole in your table, push it through, pull it down the underside, underneath, and then wire it up. Or you can do the fixed method that I did, because these are going into tyre walls, like this one, on the edge. So you can have, you could push the wire through and have the wire coming out the bottom, which I will do, but because these lights are going around the perimeter, you're not going to see it. So I've had mine like that. It's really up to you. When I do the lighting, as I do an update video on the track, you will see I position the lights somewhere else, and then how I work the wire around the terrain and then camouflage that wire, but we'll get to that. That's the next stage. My first stage is to do perimeter lighting. So I'm going to go and get some turkey tray stuff so I can finish doing this demo, and then we can wire it up and I can show you how that all works. Alright, so bear with me, track fans.
here I'm linking up the LED to the end of the cable that I'm going to run through the daisy chain. So just literally with some insulating, some electrical insulating tape going on. Now I want to put it through the straw, and you want to do this before you've actually formed or bent the straw, because you'll find it more difficult when you're working with a metal straw to get it through. So as you can see here, it's popping out the end. I'm going to just hang on, tap that back in, because if you have it back away from the front, then it acts almost like a lampshade and it's directional. You don't get you don't see the LED glaring, you just get that nice lit feeling. Oh, put a bit of light on the matter. So yeah, steady. Put, there you go. So put that down, and we'll probably cut it around about here, and that'll daisy chain into our electrical block. I'll put some links in the description below so that you can go and check it out if you want to get this stuff. So cut the wire, boosh, and strip these back. So just grab my tool, stripper tool thing, whatever, just whip that down like that. Cool, it's coming together nicely. Just twist them wires off, make them nice. So that's ready to go. So that technically I can put anywhere in the daisy chain, but picking up the electrical blocks, so you come on a strip like this, you snap a bit off, depending on how much you want to do. I've got simple, 1 in, 1 out, 4-way, whatever, I don't know what it's called, I'm not an electrician. A sparky, if you're sparky, let me know what that's called in the comments. Well done. So it's quite straightforward. So just quickly accelerate this while I'm trimming these down. I actually in honesty bought the ones that were too big. You can get a small, medium and large size electrical block. Who knew, right? Who knew? So hilarious. So just unscrew these, and then I'll pop the wires for the light into the electrical block, tighten that up nicely. There you go. Get that negative in there. Negative. It's like what's it, Top Gun. I want a flyby, negative Ghost Rider, the padding is full. So there we go. So I've got the starting point. And just grab the existing daisy chain. So this is the wire, you can see it running up and off the top of the screen. That's going to be going back to the power supply that we saw at the start of the video. So stretching out, so I want to insert this light into the daisy chain. So I've got to cut this wire.
Right, and welcome back. So you just saw me wire up this light. It's ready to be put in the daisy chain. So as you can see, this is the start, the end wire. The wire comes down to the connection board, where we then put in this one. So what we need to do is, as on our wire, is to break the wire to install this one, and then to daisy chain it out. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, when I cut the wire, the power went off. I've turned the power off now. I should have done that before I cut the wires really, but hey-oh, is what it is. So now just trim back this main wire. So there are lots of different ways that you can achieve the same effect outcome. Some people do push clips. I prefer screw clips, just old school like that. So I'll just get these. Look at that! 3 lights! Yes! It's so working! It's so working, I can't believe it. Brilliant!